Life in the Garden, brought to you by Nourish. Learning about nature together with your friends, Brandi Butternut and Jake. Jake? Jake? Jake Jalapeño, with special guest, Johnny Jackfruit.
Hey Jake, thank you so much for getting started on weeding.
Hey, no problem. It's a beautiful day, sunny, it's warm. I just thought I'd get a head start, so I came out and I got the whole bed finished for you. There's nothing left to do.
Oh no, Jake.
What?
Jake, I had watermelon plants planted here.
Nonsense. I weeded this whole bed and I did not see any watermelons in here.
Jake, do you even know what a watermelon plant looks like?
No, but I know what a watermelon looks like, and I did not see any of those.
Jake, the plants were so little, they wouldn't have been growing watermelons.
Well, how am I supposed to know the difference between a weed and a plant?
I think we need to talk to Johnny Jackfruit so he could teach you more about plant identification. You could have also looked at the sign.
Oh, I'm sorry. Boy, that really would have been helpful about an hour ago. Thought they were growing in kind of a straight line.
Hey Johnny Jackfruit.
Oh, hey Brandi. Hey Hank.
It's actually Jake with the J sound.
That doesn't make any sense. I thought the first and last name were supposed to sound the same. You know, like Brandi Butternut, Johnny Jackfruit.
Yeah, I know.
Jalapeño.
Yeah, I couldn't think of any fruit or vegetable that started with a J sound.
I did. Jackfruit.
Well, I can't use that. You took it.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
Maybe we should just talk about weeds instead.
Okay, yeah, let me tell you a little bit about weeds.
Weeds are really only unwanted plants in the wrong location. Weeding is simply the process of removing unwanted plants. We may remove weeds for a variety of reasons, but most commonly it is because they interfere with plants we desire to grow. Weeds will compete in the same garden space for nutrients, space, water, and sunlight with wanted plants. Removing weeds will allow the plants we want to grow to reach their full potential. Some weeds look very similar to the plants. Be sure you can tell them apart before weeding. When weeding, grip the weed as close to the ground as possible and tug upward. It is most beneficial if the root of the weed comes out from the soil with the rest of the plant. Sometimes weeding needs to be done next to a plant that is very small. Be careful not to disturb the soil too much or you may uproot the plant with some of the weeds. Use your hand to hold the soil in place as you weed. Sometimes large weeds are very close to your plants. Be careful when pulling them up since you may uproot the plants with your weeds. It may be necessary to cut the weed at the ground. If the weeds do not have flowers or seeds yet, they may be added to the compost pile.
Well, it seems like we both learned a little something today.
Yeah, what did you learn?
Well, I learned that weeds are just plants growing in the wrong places.
I learned that if you don't know how to tell the difference between plants and weeds, you should not be in the garden.
That's not exactly true. You just need somebody to help you identify plants.
Speaking of which, I was just wondering if you could help me identify these.
Well, that's the beet and that's the carrot.
So they're not weeds then?
Well, it depends. Where did you get them from?
The garden?
Jake, didn't you look at the sign?
Yeah, after I dug them up.
You're incredible.
Thanks.
That's not a good thing.